Legendary origins of Catbalogan. It is said that Catbalogan was originally known as Catbalogan after a shrub called balaug that used to thrive along its seashore and the sandy banks at the mouth of the Ancho River. Before the coming of the Spaniards, fishermen from the island of Buad, whose custom was to set out fish at the start of the dark nights of the Catdulum phase of the month's cycle and return only when they ended, would run their boats off this balaud, lying shore of the Samar mainland to rinse their fishing nets in the Ancho River, and having hung the nets out to dry on the shrubs, take a rest. It was just a place to lie down, but a good one, for later those fishermen permanently settled with their families in the Catbalogan, the Balaud land. In short, before the once uninhabited place metamorphosed into a small settlement, then to a pueblo and today a booming town. It started with a simple and humble beginning purely influenced and dictated by Mother Nature. Its God-given geography, the uninhabited place was a coastal plain and on its interior side was plain to moderately rolling and steep, and it is embraced and surrounded by the marine-rich Makeda Bay, and it is the place where the fresh water of the huge Ancho River meets the calm seawater of the Makeda Bay. The place became a safe haven for seafarers, fishermen, and sailors, for a temporary mooring and sanctuary to take a break from a long sea journey. Catdulum, bad weather, and above all a refuge from marauding Moro pirates. During that period, the place was teeming with moored small and big sailboats. When the northwest and southwest monsoon blew during the month of July, August, and September, called the Habagat, where the weather is almost unfriendly to small fishermen. The Cabagawan Eco Park. As a prelude to the 2018 Earth Day celebration, the city government of Catbalogan held its soft launching of the Cabagawan Eco Park at Barangay Cabagawan, Buri Island on April 21, 2018. During the said soft launching, the Eco Park highlights the 3-hectare mangrove area made accessible through the 350-meter boardwalk that stretches around the protected area with 3 gazebos, which will serve as a pit stop during the eco-educational tours inside the park to be coordinated by the City Environment and Natural Resources Office. The said Eco Park in Barangay Cabagawan will be managed by the barangay government, and it's part of the ecotourism program of the city through its sustainable tourism and ecological protection program under the Office of the City Tourism, Culture, Arts, and Information. The said program covers the whole island of Buri, as included in the Buri Island Development Plan made in partnership with the Samar State University. According to the Worldwide Fund for Nature, mangroves and their ecosystem is important because they are home to a variety of marine life, including plant species as well as primary coastal protection for communities. With this effort of the city government to not just protect the mangroves but to emphasize and highlight its importance, the Eco Park will also be a source of livelihood and employment for residents of Barangay Cabagawan through this social enterprise. Calapog Beach Resort, a well-known resort in Catbalogan City located at Barangay Bunuanan, and it's also the place of leopard's cable, clear sky and water that you will enjoy by just looking in it. It has a rock formation on the top of the mountain. You can see the beauty of the island. The rock formations are the usual things first-timers will notice, along with the scenery of the Makeda Bay. Rosario Hills Mountain View Park is the first and only mountain resort in Catbalogan. Before, Rosario Hills was only a camping site of Madrigal family. Then it was passed down to their children, and later on, Melvin Perez decided to build the resort in a part of his land. Before, it was named Bernardo Hills, and after it fully constructed, he decided to call it Rosario Hills, that came from their mother's name.